The next wave of cyber threats won't come from hackers and hoodies working till 4 a.m. It'll come from quantum computers. In seconds, they could tear through the encryption that protects your money, identity, and privacy. But 3 companies are already building defenses strong enough to stop it. And one of them just turned a recent crisis into a massive competitive edge, which I'll come back to here in a minute. First off, you need to understand that cybersecurity is massive right now, with the global market worth about $302 billion, and analysts predicting it'll nearly triple to $878 billion by 2034. That's thanks to nonstop cyber attacks and because almost every part of our lives is now online. But here's why things get even crazier: quantum computing.
What the hell is even that?
As this technology evolves, it could break today's encryption in seconds, putting everything from bank info to private messages at risk. The race is already on to build quantum-safe security, and the companies leading this charge will shape the entire industry. Bottom line, cybersecurity isn't just big, it's about to get even more critical. So let's go ahead and see which companies are at the forefront of the industry. And the first one on this list, you may remember from, well, costing Fortune 500 companies around $5 billion in damages. So CrowdStrike had a nasty outage in 2024 that took down around 8 million Windows devices, many of them at Fortune 500 companies.
Tonight, a major IT outage shuts down computer systems worldwide.
But once that happened and passed, right, investors learned just how important the company was to security, and CrowdStrike is absolutely crushing it right now, leading the cybersecurity world with its AI-powered Falcon platform.
It's not often a company can crash 8 million devices and still win more investors. Talk about failing upward.
Yeah, and absolutely true, Tiara. I think that was weirdly a net gain for the company itself. But revenue just hit $4.14 billion, up nearly 26% in the past year. And about 95% of that comes from subscription-based services, so they've got a super steady base. Not only are enterprises locking in longer deals, but smaller businesses are also getting on board thanks to more cost-friendly packages. Now, looking to the future, CrowdStrike is all about platform expansion, right? They're making big moves in cloud security, rolling out new features like network vulnerability scanning and expanded identity protection, which are hotspots as businesses are really juggling more complexity in the cloud. Plus, CrowdStrike's partner program is growing fast with fresh incentives for resellers and managed security providers, making it easier for companies everywhere to tap into the world-class protection that they offer. Now, with cyber threats rising and tech evolving, CrowdStrike's focus on innovation and platform integration keeps them front and center for investors and customers alike. Now, CrowdStrike might be leading with innovation and a fast-growing partner network, but there's another player turning heads with rapid growth and cutting-edge AI. So next is SentinelOne, which is making serious waves in cybersecurity. So in the past year alone, they pulled in $821 million of revenue, a jump of 32%, and their annual recurring revenue is up to $948 million, showing customers are really sticking around. Their Singularity platform built on next-gen AI keeps getting enterprise clients who want real-time autonomous protection. And even better, SentinelOne just turned its first profit and gross margins remain strong at about 75%, proving their growth isn't just hype. This is the kind of turnaround that Wall Street loves to ignore until the stock actually takes off. So make sure that you subscribe so I can tell you before that happens. That said, despite early 2025 market turbulence, which was more about the economy than the actual company, SentinelOne's financials are rock solid. The stock is trading at a discount right now compared to bigger rivals, and with a $200 million share buyback internally, management clearly sees value ahead. Now, looking forward, SentinelOne is expanding fast into cloud and identity security, with an eye toward quantum-ready solutions as digital threats keep changing. So if you want a high upside stock with smart innovation and a company that's still got plenty of room to run, SentinelOne should be on your radar. Now next, let's check out a trusted giant that brings experience, stability, and strategy to the cybersecurity space. Palo Alto Networks is the seasoned pro of cybersecurity, trusted by thousands of organizations for its all-in-one approach. Over the past year, their revenue climbed nearly 14%, hitting $8.88 billion as of April 2025. Now, what's impressive isn't just the growth, but their shift towards next-generation AI-driven offerings. Their next-gen security segment just crossed $5 billion in recurring revenue, growing at about 34%. Now, looking ahead, Palo Alto is betting big on advanced threats and tools to stop them. Their recent acquisition of Protect AI means that they now offer industry-leading security for every stage of the AI lifecycle, So model scanning, runtime protection, and more. And with quantum computing on the horizon, Palo Alto isn't just waiting around. They're leading the industry in efforts to standardize quantum security and are already rolling out technology to defend against future quantum-enabled attacks. So if you want a stock with a track record, deep tech, and a clear strategy for tomorrow's risks, Palo Alto Networks is a core player in any cybersecurity portfolio. Now, the truth is, quantum computing is set to absolutely shake up cybersecurity. But according to AI, it may barely dent Bitcoin's future. So in this video right here, I had AI predict Bitcoin's price for the next 50 years, and the numbers that I came up with were just shocking to say the least. So click right up here and check it out to see what I mean.